The way to find it, you have to kind of go up the beaten path just a little bit. This is the main hall. There's an escalator, but don't take the escalator because that will lead you to sadness. Actually, I don't know what it'll lead you to. But no, Mandarake is over here. The stairs to the side.
Up here?
Yep. You go up. Suddenly, you're in Nerdland. You'll know you're in the right place when you start seeing cosplayers. Actually, when you see Giant Robo, that's when you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Giant Robo greets you. Welcome to Nerdland.
What's up, Giant Robo?
How shocking and unexpected to find Chris Kohler, American game journalist, here in Japan of all places.
In Mandarake.
Yeah.
So they had
This is sheet music.
They had the Secret of Mana sheet music, and I almost bought it, and then I came back and it's gone. So someone bought it.
Someone clearly wants to play Secret of Mana music.
I kind of wanted to play Secret of Mana music, but
On
now
your-
I don't
on your
get
recorder?
to. Pretty much.
Yeah.
They had Xenogears, but as you can see, it's way out of print and it's way $100.
Oh my goodness.
So, yep.
So yeah, this right here is Mandarake Galaxy Showcase. It's outside. It's mostly for bragging rights. I don't think they actually expect people to buy this.
No, I totally saw somebody buying something out of here like.
But that surprises them when it happens. They're like, "What? You bought something?
You want something out of the showcase?
You want one of our extraordinarily expensive."
Have you heard about the economic
watches?
crisis? You can't afford these things. Stay up.
What's the
Top right.
sell Coke down there?
Sell Coke? I don't know. But it's $680.
Holy shit.
So apparently you have to really want to sell Coke because otherwise you can't afford it. You gotta sell, sell, sell. Over here are some of the extraordinarily rare old Famicom games, including the Archimedes Gradius, which was, we talked about it before, it was a giveaway for a ramen company. It's a specially branded version of the game. Then there's, I don't even know what this is. It's like
These are sample ROMs that retailers would put out. So yeah.
Yeah.
So Taiken like for demos. So
right.
they're demo ROMs.
Right,
So they put these in stores, and then they'd be like little demo versions of Chrono Trigger and Romancing Saga and Sega Netsu 3.
Kyoro-chan, I think I ate that chocolate. Is that
Probably.
a game?
It's a
It's a game based on the chocolate. Yeah.
Right.
What
and
would you do?
here's-
Is you just eat as many chocolates as you can?
I don't know. What do you do in any kind of game like that? The version of Castlevania here. Originally, Castlevania was released on the Famicom Disk System, and years later they released it on Famicom just as a cartridge game, and it was very rare, sold in small quantities, and is $150 for the complete version now.
Up there is Body Conquest. It's a parody of Dragon Quest, starring sexy 8-bit ladies.
Oh, it's by Hacker International.
Sure is.
Using a fake Enix logo upside down.
Yeah.
That's sweet of them.
As are most of the porn games for Famicom.
Never even heard of that. Here's a Famicom Disk System game where Mario will teach you how to knit. I'm a teacher.
For only $300.
No, here's a Super Famicom downloadable cassette that has Fire Emblem, what is it, Thracia 776, which was a Fire Emblem game that was never released as a standalone cartridge. It was only released on Nintendo's download service, where you'd go to like a Lawson's or something.
You'd go to a convenience store and buy the game there. Well, first of all, there's 776 right there. That is on a cartridge.
Oh,
so I think that was
apparently
a limited.
it's tremendously rare.
Right, I think that was a limited release, and the way that most people got it was on the memory card. Yeah.
Well, I'll be hornswoggled.
There you go. There's some Satellite View games down here.
Do they have the Zelda game where you're navigated?
No, but that one has Radical Dreamers on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Is that why it's $500?
That's why it's $500.
So this is a good place if you're not in Akihabara to buy nerd stuff.
Yeah, this is actually an excellent place to buy nerd stuff, period. I mean, like, I would rather come here first than go to Akihabara sometimes.
Right, oh yeah, definitely.
These days, I mean, I used to go to places like Tsutaya and, like the bigger stores that actually still sold old stuff, Book Off.
Right.
The thing is, I've been going to Tsutaya and Book Off on these trips, and they've been discounting games really heavily. They only have like games for 100 yen and 500 yen, which means that we're not really dealing with
quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right inside the door they have tons of equally rare games. Actually, some of the items in there don't have price tags on them, unlike in the showcase here. I really think those might actually not be for sale.
There is some stuff that's not for sale. There's signs.
It's just like, we have this and we're awesome and you are not allowed to partake of it.
Yep. Some of them are like super play tapes, some of them are how to win at tapes, and some of them, I mean, I've watched a few of these, and sometimes they're just sort of like advertising essentially for the games. I mean, a lot of these you might rent. You might actually go to a video, because a lot of people didn't buy videotapes because they were so expensive, so you just go and rent them and take them home and watch them. Like, yeah, Konami game simulation video, in case you want to watch someone play Castlevania. But, yeah.
for kids who couldn't afford game systems.
Oh,
but yeah,
hey.
and for those who could, you could get a guide for Trojan. For wow, Zelda.
That's
quite a link.
on that. That is definitely artwork. Here's some more of the unlicensed girl games for Famicom, like Sexy Invaders.
I see nipples.
I know. I was here when Mandarake did not sell games and did not know how much games were worth. And those were fun days. Like, I went into a Mandarake and they just started to sell video games. They had like Metroid and Castlevania 2 and Super Mario USA all in perfect mint complete condition, and they were just like 100 yen, 200 yen, 100 yen. Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
It was a wonderful time. They smartened up quick.
Yeah. What's that?
This would be Nuts and Milk. I think this is Hudson's first game for the Famicom. Hilarious title. Amazing box art.
Genuinely.
It's pretty solid.
And here's a version of Ninja Gaiden 3 that I can actually finish.
Hey, wow. Oh, why? What's the difference?
In the US version, they boosted the difficulty and took away your unlimited continues.
Yeah, American gamers are so hardcore.
I don't know why. Like, this would be a beatable game if they let you keep continuing, but once you've died 3 or 5 times, that's it.
Interesting that Tecmo and Square Enix had the complete opposite idea about American gamers at that point. Like, Final Fantasy IV was made easy for us, and
Americans
Final
must be
Fantasy
retards, but they have great reflexes.
Right. It's like they can't
They're
play.
idiots of
It's like
bots.
these slow-moving RPGs that all adults can play in Japan. American kids can't play those. But take away their continues for their incredibly hard action games. They don't need them.
This is Contra. It sells for $73. Like Ninja Gaiden 3, this is one of those that was made stupidly difficult for the US release. The Japanese version is actually manageable. You have like hit points, so you don't die instantly. You can actually finish the game. But being able to finish the game comes at a terrible cost, which is
$70?
7,350 yen.
Yeah.
So better brush up on those gameplay skills, kids.
This game was also named in the Jeremy Parish School of naming your video games because it's called Contra Hardcore.
Say goodbye to Nakano.